Well, we've come to Emerald, haven't we?
We have come to Emerald.
We're going to do a little bit of work for a couple of months, but that's only just so we can keep moving on the road. But more importantly, what have we come here to do?
We've come to see family.
We've definitely come to see some families. And what we're going to do, or what we've decided we're going to do, is because we're going to be in Emerald for so long, we're going to get out and just have a look at some things that really interest us to do. So we might go out to the gemfields, we'll go and look those out. We'll go to Blackdown Tablelands.
We've heard that's pretty good.
Yeah, there's a good Botanic Gardens here in town. We'll come and show you that. We'll show you a bit around town and
Yeah, so it depends where we can get out and get to.
Yeah, we get time to go. Of course, we're going to have the family in tow, so yeah, it should be good. So come and join us for this week's episode. We think it's going to be a real good one.
Excellent.
Did I say episode?
Yes, you did. Episode.
All right, see you soon. Hi, I'm Steve.
And I'm Alison.
We decided a couple of years ago that we'd work hard and save all of our money and start living life on our own terms.
So we bought a caravan and hit the road on a trip for two all around Australia.
So why not come and join us every week for our adventures? It is, it's a nice town, I tell you what. Something I didn't expect when I come out here, but I think I've seen it somewhere before, is this massive Van Gogh painting that they have right in the centre of the park. It's called the Big Easel. It's really easy to see and it stands out. It's right in the middle of town. That.
Yes, yeah. And
Yeah.
it's right near the info centre.
It is, and we're going to go in there and have a look in a minute, because the best place to go when you go into town, if you want to find out things to do in town and around town, hit up the info centre when you come in.
They're always lovely in the information centres.
And the great thing is that they volunteer, but they're so involved with the communities and they know so much about it.
Yes.
And just the tips and the little places that you don't see in the pamphlets that they offer you to go and see. And yeah, it's just really nice, isn't it?
No, they're always good value, our information centres.
They are. We always make a point of going there. You can get an app too, which shows you where all the info centres are as you go around the country.
You can, yeah.
Yeah, I downloaded it, but to be honest, I haven't used it yet. But we always
nice just to go in and talk to people.
It is, but most of the time, like your Google Maps, should pretty much take you there, isn't it?
Yeah, but as you said, local things people can tell you stuff, so
definitely.
it's good.
Yeah, it's the best way to find out what you can do in town.
And what's on in the community when you're there?
That's something that you don't see a lot of either, because like tonight we're going to the football tonight and they've got a live band on. There's a Aboriginal cultural thing on down there because it's NAIDOC week. So
NAIDOC week, yep.
Yeah, we wouldn't have known those sorts of things except we just popped in the community centre, or the community centre, into the information centre. And they'll just let you know. So we'll whiz down the footy, $5 entry, should be a good night out.
It will be a good night out.
Ellie loves the footy.
Oh. Can't wait.
Pathway, which is 100 metres long, and it speaks of the history of the town over the last 100 years. And as you go along, you find some things set in the rock where they'll give you a little bit of reading about the start of the town and the land, according to both First Nations people and the people who come and settled out in this area. And it also gives you some information about what happened to the town over the last 100 years or so, which goes right up, including mining and things that they expect in the future. It's pretty pretty to see. The mosaics are fantastic. There's a couple of these trees located around the information centre, and we believe that they're scarred trees. They're trees that Aboriginals many hundreds of years ago cut sections of the tree away to either make shields or shelter or whatever it was that they were using from the tree. And over a period of time, obviously as the tree grows up, this is the sort of effect that it gets on there. But we're not 100% sure that's what it is, so if you do know what it is, let us know, because we'd be really interested to find out. Just in behind the information centre, there is a pioneer village. I have to read it. I've said, what have I called it, Al? I've called it a cinema. I've called it a Christ knows what. Everything but its name. There's a little pioneer cottage out the back here, and there's also some older buildings from around town. So, yeah, it's an old church in here and a typical sort of building. It's all closed at the moment, so we can't go in. Over here, there is, it looks like a railway sort of bike that you ride on the railway tracks. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know how that goes. I tell you what, she would have been hard work. Yeah, police cells at the back there, and just an old sort of farm building, I think. I'm not really sure, but it was pretty interesting nevertheless. I see what they do over here though, which is interesting.
What's that?
Is that shower bucket. Check out that bugger. You know the hardest thing about those?
What?
Is you've got to hoist them up. So when if you pull use a 20 litre bag on there, you've got to pull 20 kilos above your head so you can have a shower, and half the time it just falls down on your head. Anyway,
That's a good workout.
it is a good workout, yeah. Just have a workout, have a shower at the same time. Alrighty, well, let's go for a bit of a look around Emerald, eh?
Sounds good.
Just come along one of the main streets here in Emerald. This is one just opposite the railway station, but there's plenty of restaurant options, lots of pubs and things. You can go and get yourself something to eat. And a very popular pie shop down the road here, which we haven't tried yet, but we've seen on a number of mornings. There's quite a queue of people at the door every day. And they do breakfast and lunch here, so I'll have to get in and give that a go out before we leave.
I'm sure you will, Stephen.
Oh, I'm sure you will. Here it is just here. Best pies in Central Queensland. There you go.
I'm sure you'll test that out.
I'll definitely be testing it out after the Milmerin. I've got to have something to rate it against.
Oh.
All right, it's going to take you down and show you the free camp here in Emerald. It's just on the edge of town near the entrance, or near the Botanic Gardens. We've seen it with a couple of vans in it, and we've seen it absolutely overwhelmed with caravans. It's very, very popular. So I suppose the tip is, what time is it now? It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday, and there's not too many vans in here at the moment.
No.
We've been past here at what, babe? 1 o'clock in the afternoon?
Sundays it's chockers, yes.
And you cannot move down here. Now, we haven't stayed here, so we couldn't really rate it. Because we have family here in Emerald, we've just got our van parked out the front of their house at the moment. But yeah, it's very popular. A lot of people seem to come and stay here, but there is also a caravan park here in town that only charges you $8 a night, and you get all the facilities. So I tell you what,
that is unpowered.
That is unpowered.
But you do get to use all the facilities.
That's right.
Yes.
You get all the toilets and that sort of gear.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You know, the difference between a free camp and $8 a night, it's not a great deal of money, but yeah, certainly something. But something that we did notice is all these people camp underneath the railway tracks here. And the trains do have a tendency to go over these tracks at very, very early hours in the morning, so I'm sure it would shutter you awake.
Yeah, some days it's loud.
Very, very loud. Yeah, so that's the free camp. So you've got that option if you come in here. But if you don't want to camp at the free camp, and as we said, the tourist park is $8 a night unpowered. He's a coach of my grandson's football team.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, so they reckon he gives you a good deal, really looks after you when you go up in there. So we did go past the van park a little bit earlier today, didn't we? And it was chock-a-block. Well, you weren't here, but I was with Brendan.
I was going to say, I didn't see it.
And it was chock-a-block with people. So yeah, there's a lot of people here willing to spend their $8, I think.
That's pretty good value.
Here's the main, what do you say, commercial part of...
Yeah, it's the street back from the main street in Emerald.
Here's the post office. You can get all your parcels delivered in there.
It's, yeah, probably more for the commercial.
Yeah, so I'll tell you what, there's an unusual amount of accountants.
There is a lot of accountants.
Every second shop seems to be an accountancy agency.
Are you sure they're operating?
I'm not sure. But it's very pretty down here overnight. All these trees in the centre of the road here are all lit up with lights. And the town hall, which is just down here on the corner, it has a whole stack of lights coming off the roof. In fact, we had a bit of a laugh about it the other night because it actually looks like they didn't pull the Christmas decorations down. And they just kept the lights going. But it looks really nice down here.
It looks very pretty.
It is, yeah, well worth a look. And there's plenty of little restaurants and stuff. And where we're staying at my son's house, it's just a simple walk down here. There's access to all the restaurants, pubs and facilities that Emerald's got to offer, so it's really nice. Well, another great thing to do when you come down to Emerald is just come down to the Botanic Gardens and go a bit of a walk around. What do you reckon, Al?
It's really good.
Yeah, they are quite nice. It's there's plenty to do. They're not really big. You look at the maps, and you think you're going to be walking 10 miles, but you really don't walk 10 miles. It's quite small, in fact.
No.
But yeah, plenty of facilities here. There's barbecues, tables. What else?
Playground.
Yeah, big playground. There's
fitness, a really good fitness area.
You can have a go on those bike train things, just like Alison did.
Oh. And real good.
There's toilets and things here, and it's right at the back of the free camp. So if you come into the free camp and you're staying, then you just park your car or park your van and stuff, and you just wander straight out the back.
No, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful walk, different parts to the Botanic Garden. Can go for a stroll, do some exercise. Kids can get out and play.
definitely. Yeah, let's get out and stretch their legs or settle them down for a little while. Anyway, particularly they've been in the car all day.
Wear them out.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, and you've got the old bridges here, and there's about 3 or 4 different levels of bridges. There's an old World War II one here.
Yeah.
There's the more modern stuff. There's a train bridge. And here's a big tip if you do stay here. And I think I might have told you this before we come down. Don't stay near the railway tracks. I think you'll find out why at about 3 o'clock in the morning. There's also a floating bridge here which goes out across the water, which it floats, but it's not rocky anyway. It's easy to get across. But yep. It's really nice.
It's good, yeah.
All right, let's push on. We come out to the Sapphire gemfields today, just another day trip out of Emerald, and I tell you what, it kicks off in a good way. We're doing the wetlands walk. It's a really dry and it hasn't rained out here for ages, so I'll be interested to see what they look like. But right at the start of the walk, there's an old miner's hut here from the 60s. So if you reckon you're doing it tough at the moment, check this joint out. Oh, what snakes live in our area, Dustin?
There's the snake list. Red belly black, keelback, whip, death adder. Ugh. The eastern brown tree snake, red nape, and coastal taipan.
What do you reckon, Dusto?
Think we're gonna die.
I don't know if it'd be that dramatic. At Sapphire, haven't we?
We have.
Starting to feel like we're back at the mud springs that we found just outside Cunnamulla, because there's certainly a boardwalk here, and a viewing platform, but there's no wetlands.
Is there a fly for you to eat?
I don't know. I think this doesn't look like it's rained out here for years, but there's a few roos around, and we're hoping that we might see an emu somewhere. So that'll be interesting. Yeah, if we can do that. The grandson's more worried about snakes and ticks at the moment, though, or if a kangaroo was going to attack him. So.
Yes.
Yeah, that's always interesting. Anyway, we'll take you out and give you a bit of a look. Okay, this is the Sapphire gemfire. This is the Sapphire gemfields walk. We've done it.
Yes.
Wasn't too bad. We didn't do the full thing because it's too hot today and there's just no water down there. We went down to the wetlands and out on the boardwalk, and it was also nothing out there.
No, it's very dry.
It is. Good to see in the wet season though, if you come out for that time of the year, or if you knew that there was water in here. Apparently it's very big for bird watching here as well. So
yes.
Yeah, certainly some interest for some people down there. But it is a nice walk, even in the middle of the day.
It is, yeah.
All right, let's push on. We're going to head on to Rubyvale and go and see if we can hook onto a mine tour.
You got a dry sieve, which is getting that finer stuff out. If you don't get rid of that, then you've got mud or dirt on your sapphires. You're not going to see them. They're not going to stand out. So you can shake it backwards and forwards, round and round. So if you can't do that, you can hold the sieve in the water and just shake it backwards and forwards, make all the stones go down to one end. Okay, then you're just pretty much sieving your way through for anything that sparkles at you. Sapphires are very translucent, glassy looking. The main colours that you're looking for is blue and green out here. We do find orange, yellow, pink and purple also. Yep.
One motion, remember?
So like this. And then you want to flip it really fast.
Put it down there.
We bought a bag of wash for $35. So far this is our hoard. We'll go in soon, we'll see if it's worth any money. It better be worth at least $35. Here's the other half of the bag. Oh yeah, that's a good one, that one there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a good shot.
It might be worth something, guys.
Yeah, you might get some money there.
What do you reckon?
I might get my 10,000 bucks.
It is a lot of fun. Be fair to getting some out the shit house, but it's a bit of fun.
If there's anything cooked in it.
Alton's about to try her luck and see if she can win us the rest of the trip. Just find that one sapphire.
I think it's just dirt now.
No, that's what we've been finding it in. That's all it's been the whole time. You put more in there than that. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Now I want the bag. We're keeping the bag.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. All right, so the idea is after you've poured your stuff into your pan, then you just sieve off the loose dirt.
Mine's bluer than that, mate. And it's
Look
bigger
at
than
that
that.
one. Right there.
Oh,
Look at
that's a bloody nice blue one.
that. Pull it out straight away before you wash it.
Give it a shake
No, it's
out
not.
there,
It's
mate.
Nelson's. They bought it.
Nelson's, mate. Yeah, he does like this.
Yeah, and just give it to it. I went up and down a few times and sideways and sideways. And
Is that it?
that's it, babe. Yeah, that's it. Yep. All right. After you've given your rocks a good wash, then you take it over the table and you flip them on. Pick out the big ones, just make sure there's no sapphires attached to the bottom. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that.
Every single one of them
And that.
is mine.
So that it's all quartz. That's just quartz.
What?
Yeah, you can see right through that, Rob.
Done and done.
Oh wow.
So all these rocks are.
What you do is you sift through your stones and you're looking for anything that's translucent. If you look, well, there's one right there. So if I just take that off that rock and you have a bit of a closer look, you can see that that's real. Look at that, really blue. Look at that one.
Oh, that's good.
That's a ripper. Anyway, I'll take that in and get that value, because when you finish that, you put it on a little plastic bag and the lady will value and pour you inside the shop.
Yes.
And just like it was when we went down to Quilpie, it's a good time out. Whether it's worth any money is irrelevant.
Yeah, you have a bit of fun.
Yeah, have a bit of fun. And it gives you a souvenir of your stay, and then when you look at your little bag of sapphire that you've got, then you've got a constant reminder of the day that you came out to Rubyvale.
That's the colours of what sapphires come in.
Oh, okay.
So that one's just flashing red in the mirror.
Yeah.
So you look in the mirror, not on top of it, and you can see. No, head back. That's it. See the colour in the
Oh,
actual
yes,
mirror.
yes, I can, yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, look at it.
Underneath it?
Yeah.
Oh, I can now, yes.
That's why we say blue, black, green, and red. They're that dark out there. They look black.
Yeah.
But in here on the mirror, with the light reflecting back through, you can just see that flash of red.
Oh, how cool is that?
So the mirror gives us the true colour.
Okay.
And then with a bit of water added to it,
Oh, check it out.
they have a glow.
They do, look at that.
Wow.
Have you ever had someone come in with one of the bags and they pulled out something that's worthwhile?
Oh, all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Okay.
If you check out Miners Heritage Facebook page, you'll
Yeah.
see all the photos, because we
Oh,
take
really?
photos.
Okay.
Yeah, if you go through our photos, you'll see many people sitting there holding their
Yeah.
finds.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a great bit of fun.
A lady, the best one we found was only 3 weeks ago. It was a 20 carat yellow.
Really?
Yes. And they go for $1,000 per carat.
Per carat?
Cut.
Oh, okay. All right.
Cut.
Yep.
So
yep.
once it's cut, it's $1,000 per carat.
Yep.
So being 20 carat, we told her to go to a lapidary club.
Yep.
She'll end up with about 12 carats out of that.
Really?
Yep.
That's amazing.
You lose.
Amazing.
Yeah, you lose a fair bit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Of course you would, yes,
Yes.
yeah.
So yeah, no. If you have a look on our Facebook pages, you'll
Oh,
see all
definitely.
the people with their lucky finds. We usually weigh them,
Yep.
take a photo of what the weight is, and then them holding it.
Okay.
If they're happy to be in social.
Of course, yeah.
So there's your rocks. There's your sapphires and zircons.
Oh, excellent. And there's no 20 carat rock in there. Just so we make sure.
Obviously not, because the 20
How big are they?
carat
Like
would have
that?
been that.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Wow.
So that's just epoxy resin to show you
Yeah,
how they
yeah.
grow.
Yes.
But yes.
Oh, is that how they grow, is it? Like that?
Yep, in the crystal form.
Okay, yep.
So this is just resin, but that's how they grow.
Oh, wow.
And then, yeah, sometimes you'll find them in their crystal form. That one there is in a half crystal form. See how it's got the hexagon shape?
Yes, yes.
So, yep, that's how they grow. And then Mother Nature smashes them and, rocks and whatever and ever. Because you got to remember they're made in the magma.
Yep.
So, and as it cools down, Earth moves.
Yeah.
And you got to remember what was down is now up.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's how they used to grow.
At least we learned something today too, Dusty. Had fun.
That was the gemfields. What did you all think?
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
Lots of fun.
Good day, isn't it? $35 for a bag, or you buy a $50 bag when you go in there. The lady told us that they just get, her husband gets it. He just digs it up, he throws it into a bag out the front, he gets all the big rocks out so you don't have to muck around with those. You go through and you find what you find.
Yeah.
And if you watched the video a little bit earlier when she was talking, she said that someone found a 20 carat stone here the other week. I can't remember exactly what it was, and it was worth about $12,000. So yeah, well worth a day out. And if you find nothing, you got a good souvenir anyway, so it's a good day out.
pretty fun.
And if you find any dark blue rocks, then it's probably going to be a sapphire.
Yep, it certainly is. And they really come to light when she puts them on the glass table inside and sprays them with a bit of water. Yeah, it looks really good. So yeah, you come out to Rubyvale and you want to have a bit of a fossick around, you don't want to get a mining licence, head out to a place like this one and they'll certainly get you hooked up. Well, that's it. That's our time in Emerald, all over and done with. What do you think, Elle?
Oh, I really enjoyed Emerald. It was a great place to stay.
It was a really nice place to come and stay, and we hope that you enjoyed the video. It was great to catch up with some family. We haven't seen them for so long.
No.
It was a little bit hard to leave, to tell you the truth.
It is hard to leave.
It is. And we met so many beautiful people, and the people that we work with while we're here,
Yep.
they're all great.
Our new special friends.
All our new special friends at
Woolies.
Woolies.
Emerald East. Go and visit them.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. They're a great bunch of people if you get a chance to go in there. What was your highlight for Emerald, Al? What did you enjoy the most?
There's a lot of different things to do. I like the black down tablelands. They were beautiful, the rock pools. And I did like getting out into the gemfields as well. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, the gemfields was great. We didn't find our fortune in gems, but
Sadly,
there's certainly
no.
an opportunity for it, because we asked the lady, and I think you might have seen that in the video, we did ask her and she said that someone found a stone that was worth about 12 grand or something like that. So yeah, if you come out, look, it's a bit of fun if anything else, but you certainly get an opportunity to do something nice here, don't you?
It is, yes.
All right, we're going to leave the episode right here. As we fade out this afternoon, or this morning, I'm going to just cut in some footage of the beautiful virgin rock that's behind us in the Minerva Hills, which is just outside of Springsure, on your way out of Emerald. It's a great little free camp that we stayed at last night on our way further south.
Yeah, that was good.
All right, well, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next Saturday.